With a December snow blanketing much of the Midwest and Northeast, what a perfect time to be in the Sunshine State as we welcome you to TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, it's a good matchup in the AFC South between the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fourth rounder out of LSU, Cade York, has this one teed up, and off we go from Jacksonville. Fielded right around the 8. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Willis going to look to throw first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Long developing route there on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It certainly was. I love the way you described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn his hips. And then he breaks off towards the corner, and off he goes. Well executed.
Now Willis on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try to hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Third down, it's Willis. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Those up-and-down teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Taking it about the 1.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me? I'm gonna switch.
On the set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll start the drive with Harris, and he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visiting Jaguars who won that ball game, so they'll look to make it a clean sweep here at home in Jacksonville. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they were trying to get him the football in space as they did right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 23 yards, the final tally. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down, here's Willis. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd down, ball on the 3. 1st down marker at the 1-yard line. A give up the middle to Gibson. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Antonio Gibson, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. This take it in at the goal line.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Again, it's Harris on 2nd down. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
Well, I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They run for it with Harris. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Gibson. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Willis on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Fourth down, Willis. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Harris going to get it again on 2nd down. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They're going for it. This is Harris. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
Ready, break.
A give running right, Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Once more, Gibson. Gibson gets hit and he fumbles it. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Christian Kirk. His 9th touchdown of the season. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
go now.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turned down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
On first down, Willis. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
They're going to run it with Harris, and he'll get in. As they're back with a score now, it leads down to 7. The both things switched on down here. The fumble recovery for the touchdown, and also a 2-point time successful.
That feels like a momentum call. Pick it up on a fumble return, take it the other way for a touchdown. That's demoralizing for a team to have it happen against them. So the offense just says, you know something? Let's add to it. Pile on top, go for 2 now while their heads are down.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it, because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
Here's 2nd and 10. Gibson again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Overall, I'd have to say that's just really good team defense, because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Now the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Willis. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get it off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here's away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford it.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So the penalty rightfully declined. They'll keep the yardage on the completion.
Still some disagreement by the defense, though, because he thought that was just good, strong coverage, and the contact's going both ways, so why is there a flag? In the end, though, doesn't matter. Still a completed pass.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Okay, ready.
From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Now a give, running left is Harris. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Najee Harris with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Jags get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now Cade York for the extra point. And he gets it to go to cut the deficit now to 2, 17-15. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And now off to the races down the right side. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Texans.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. And this is caught. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. And they got to take it back and see if they got another one still in their arsenal.
The shotgun snap to Willis. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked up by Amari Hooker. And the Jags are going to have a short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown, and frankly, that should have been another pick right there. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
The lessons will continue, but this rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
19, right here. Left wing, 19. 69, 69.
Slot man moves right. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
Got it. Ready? Come 19. Come 19. Ready?
They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This fielded right at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
First down, and they go back to Harris. A solid stiff arm. 70 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They run again with Harris, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Three.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
Panther 11, Panther 11. Warrior 70.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Here we go, here we go. Trap 50, trap 50. Right. Final 18. 18 rather.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
On the jump. Hurt. Right there, hurt. Ready.
1st and 10, Willis. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one, because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourself.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the 2nd half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick 6.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand.
He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. Tyreek Hill, 79 yards. And the Jaguars get a bit closer. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on a touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that game.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. On second down. Here's Gibson again. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, it's Willis. Going for the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
Making the offensive guys stress when they throw the deep ball. You're just counting on your receiver to find it, adjust before the defensive back can get his head around. In this case, though, the DB matched it move for move and knocked it away.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And they'll work this down inside the 30. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And they will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Texans touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. That's what they've done all game long.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever...
And now here is another interception. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. A handoff running left is Gibson. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The Texans on 3rd down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run with Gibson. And Gibson looking for some kind of opening, but he has none. They rally up to stop him short of the marker. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
Hold the set. Go, Reed, go.
They'll go. It's Gibson. And he's not going to get the first. I don't even think he made it back to the line of scrimmage. He needed a couple, but he didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out?
He's got a man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They'll look to throw again. There's Chris Olave. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. He'll drop to throw. The pass caught by Olave. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, it's Harris, but he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They'll try to run with Harris. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Texans defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. A very solid gain of 27. Willis looking to throw on 1st down. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A give to Gibson running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Willis. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
And the passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Ranger.
Here's Willis, 3rd and long. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches
somebody's going home. They won't go to the playoffs. Somebody's going home. They won't go to the playoffs. They hopes depended on beating VA, but they couldn't run the ball today. That boy couldn't get an inch if he saved his life. Cause we had that boy hemmed up from the start of go. The return hurt it. Man, which one? The return or the goddamn sack or the sack fumble return or the interception return? I mean, what return are you talking about, sir? We had several returns. Najee? All 79 yards? Oh my gosh. When have we seen that? I don't think ain't nobody held Najee. 2,000-yard rushing at 79 yards. Nigga thought he was finna get off with Tyreek Hill. Boy, stop it. They gave him about 80-some yards of that just with the little throw-up catches. You know what I'm saying? Them goddamn bosses and shit. I'm finna get that shit. Ooh. My defense was humming. Look, Richard's a check. You was not going. I know. Hey, look, I know you, man. When you got them, you thought you was finna get them inches, though. No need to run commit. Them niggas came in. Pum, come here. You ran commit and killed one of them. I don't need to run commit. I got horses. You know what I'm saying? I got bulls. I got the goddamn niggas gonna go. Hey man. I mean, when I blasted you, my man picked it up and ran for a touchdown. Shit. we know what to do. You feel me? Oh my God, 79. All we need for is Tex to lose. Cause I might make the playoffs. Hold on, let me check these playoffs. Let me check these playoffs, cause I didn't beat both of y'all. Let me check these. I sure did. Let me check these Colts out real quick. Hey, life. Where life at, man? He lost the life? Yeah. That's my motherfucking dog. That's my motherfucking dog, nigga. Where life at, boy? Where life at? Uh-oh. VZ might be in the playoffs. Let me check these records out. Man. Hold on. I don't know what this nigga talking about, man. Uh, you know, I just, you know, I did, you know, I just, you know, I just, I play the Jets. Jets play the Steelers. He yoked it too. Hey, life. I appreciate you, life, man. Look at you, boy. Hey, look, you a solid dude. You ain't lay down. I know it's C4 and 2. Hey, you know they might overlook that, man. they might overlook that, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. Hold on, let me see these other divisions. Man, golly, boy, I tell you, man. But it's you know he wouldn't have had it over me though. You feel me? He wouldn't have had it over VZ. You know what I'm saying? So we already know what finna go. Look, all that stuff y'all niggas be doing. Hey, if y'all all that shit. I hope y'all come with a better game plan next year, man. 'Cause all that running and doing all that fugazi shit, boy. Oh, hey, Tom, how you like that new defense? Them nigga who were breathing on your neck. How like when you try to up control the running back and you thought Najee was finna go up and that goddamn nigga Simmons caught pick that pick. Man, that's 93 speed running with that nigga, man. That's 93 speed running with that nigga, man. And he's 6'3", 6'4". He's 6'4", man. 93 speed, 6'4", man. What you talking about? Who you throwing it over? Najee ain't but a 5'8", nigga. He 5'8", Tone. 5'8". I'm 6'3". He ain't 6 feet tall. Man, Najee is not no 6 feet tall. Why can't I get... These niggas won't give me no deep route. Hey, just wear that L. You know why I go to work today? You know what I'm saying? Why I go to work today? Just wear that L, man. Tell my opponent I'll see him tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? I did that for y'all, man. You weren't gonna get there. You weren't gonna get there, Tone. Your playoff hopes relied on me. I said you ain't making it. all you had to do was win, and you would have been in. You know what I'm saying? I purposely didn't come in. I was, his playoff hopes. I looked at the record when I seen it. Like I said, if I win, I might be over here and up. I ain't even looking at the division. I said, if I win, ooh, we might be getting ugly with a playoff. Ooh. Really, I could have went out on that nigga like 20-something to 0. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. I kicked the 3 the first time, and you know what I'm saying? It'd be like, shit, hey, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a little momentum. Boom. Kick the 3. Boom. Then that nigga tried to throw the ball to him. No, you don't know what he did. I think he tried to run the ball. Was that the first drive where you tried to go for it? Yeah, that was the first drive you tried to go for it, running the ball, and we smacked that nigga 4th and inches, like 4th and inch. I'm talking about hey, look, on the first one, we knocked his ass back 3 yards. Like, bam, come here, fuck nigga. What you thought it was gonna be? What you thought it was gonna be? We come to hit today. Look, then he tried that shit again. You thought that we were playing with you? Hey, look, he stopped there. He went. That's when he started to go to goddamn Tyreek Hill. You know what I mean? And we were fucking Tyreek Hill up too, picking his ass off too. Come here, give me that shit, nigga. What you thought? This ain't life. This. Oh yeah, cause he gonna regress after this. 46 catches, 116 yards, 16 touchdowns. Oh man, that's horrible. That's horrible. That is horrible. Oh, I got the number 3 rushing touchdowns. Oh no, that's you. Hold on. Yeah, I thought you said put some stats up. Ooh, not today. Not today, we said. Nigga, you came across I'm the number 4 in sacks, man. Number 4 in sacks, man. What you thought? Number 4 in sacks. That's what you came across. Oh, let me go check out some stats real quick. Tone might have boosted me up for the stats. My nigga was going hell for the sacks. Oop, yep. Chisney went from 10 to 8. Offensive player of the week. Let me see what we got on defense. My nigga Devin White, defensive player of the year. He ain't came into the charts. These niggas hit the charts on Tone. Ooh, Chisholm, number 6 receiver. Damn, Chisholm above Tyreek Hill. For best receiver, Chisnick above Tyreek Hill. Let him come to a real receiving team, man. Let him come to a real receiving team, man. Bars are moved up. Devin White came the number 2 linebacker in the league. Ophi the number 6? Ooh. I appreciate you, Tone. I need to have a Tone game every 3 weeks. Devin White just came up here, goddamn, out of nowhere on your motherfucking ass. Like, shit. What he had? 5, 6 forced fumbles? I know one time, goddamn, that nigga came in the back from hit, goddamn, hair so motherfucking hard, boy. He ain't even want to goddamn get up no more. He was like, shit, I'm tired of getting hit by these niggas, boy. Like, shit. Well, damn. Ooh, 28-29. Mm, mm, mm. 39-22. Mm, mm, mm. Who I should have beat that I did not beat, man? Let me go back on my schedule to see these close losses. I lost a motherfucking goddamn text. I should have smacked life. Now, that the week I lost the tone. The week I lost the fucking tone. I should have beat you then. I, I had to come back. I had to come back that next week and fuck Tex up for that. I barely lost the comp. I should have smacked Bunky. We played twice. Devin Howard had 3 sacks that game, boy. Yeah, that's what we went up at. Devin White had 3 sacks in that game. Nigga was on that shit, boy.